Do you have a cat in your bed?
Yes, I do. Could you put a cat in my bed?
He seems happy. Hey, buddy. That claw's going. Silly fool.
Oh my god, stop rubbing your face on my coffee cup! Doesn't work!
Anyway, with cat view, we've got a few things on the agenda for today. One of which was, well, we're going to either Staples, AC Mart, or both, probably both, to go find supplies for your model that you need to build. Mm-hmm. But we're also going to go get a few other things from Staples, just because we need some supplies from Staples in general.
Don't we need more SodaStream stuff from Staples? Is that some of it?
Yeah, so we should actually fill up those bottles with soda.
Mm-hmm.
Just to run the one for cartridges dry completely, because it's almost there. So we should probably do that.
Wait, full bottles of soda? Because I still have that intention to make the half bottle of soda because of that one flavor that I wanted to use.
We could do that, but yeah, we should make soda just to kind of use up as much of the carbonation as we can. But also, we need to get more printer supplies, because this printer, as I showed off yesterday, is running a little bit low on colored ink to almost to the warning level, just so that we can actually have it.
My fault. Sorry.
What?
Probably my fault. Sorry.
No, it's been low for a while.
It's probably not helped by the fact that I've been printing a whole bunch of stuff so I could draw on top of it.
Yeah, I guess not. But yeah, so we need to get more of that, and we also need to get more printer paper in general.
Oh my god, this cat is so fat and happy right now.
Yeah.
He is so freaking happy.
Hello, silly fool.
Oh god, now he's gonna think he can bother me instead of Amanda.
Amanda's not here. You know what would be the worst, though? If he started interfering when you were doing your model.
Yeah.
So it's kind of best to tire him out now. Silly fool.
Hey, if they bother me when I'm building a model, they're gonna get glue all over themselves.
It's going to be a sticky situation. Damn it, Welsh.
Yeah. Oh, actually was broken.
What?
There's something, they just dropped glass on the floor.
Oh, did that? Wow, that's been around for forever. I didn't even know that thing could break.
Yeah, there's some glass over here, guys. Careful. Be careful, because there's glass over here. Oh man, that was one of the good bowls. Yeah! Cat? Cat? Probably. Or gravity.
Yeah.
Gravity.
Well, I mean, some combination of the two.
There's glass on the floor now.
Yeah, okay.
I just wanted a cutting board.
Either way, we came back from Staples because, well, here are some of the things we got. We got 5 reams of paper, which is obsessive, but we also will run through it eventually. We've got, we got another wrist rest that's I think the exact same one that I have upstairs, because we have a lot of taller keyboards now. That's important. And you might notice the dining room table is cleared off. That is because we actually moved my father into this room here. Just because it makes a little bit more sense to have him in here where he can actually have a dedicated table rather than just using the dining room one. And we got your art supplies.
Yep.
And a few other things from Staples that are not exactly meaningless. But we got more carbonated soda things.
If you use the long way around, it'd probably stay out better.
Hopefully. But yeah, so we have finished our Staples run. I'm probably going to make more microwave pancakes. Then I might head to go actually cut yesterday's footage. So what's happening down here?
I'm building a model for my final because apparently I need one and I was supposed to build it 2 weeks ago and that didn't happen.
So now you're building it. So these are all the boards that we found for you at Thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, after saleswoman couldn't help me and you found them.
Yeah. But whatever, here we are
The
now.
saleswoman was very confused.
Yeah, I think she was. So how you feeling about this model?
Okay. I am going to make a facade study of this,
Mm-hmm.
if you're curious. At this scale, actually. This is 8th scale, so this is how big it's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why I have it here, because I can just dimension things right off there.
Yeah, so I mean, that is at scale. So
That is that scale.
So that's about how big the model itself is going to be. So yeah, you've got like a day or so to work on this, probably, and then
And I have to draw. I have to fix my drawings too. Still, I
Yeah.
really should have worked over the week, but I was too lazy for that, and I don't care. So.
yeah. Well, you also got more work done, like actual work.
Actual work that I'm getting paid for.
Yeah, but so now you're working on building this, and at some point later on in the week, we're actually probably gonna have to take this down to your dorm, your actual dorm.
Because do I want to haul this on the train and potentially break it? No.
Yeah, so it's probably best to do that tomorrow night. But I think it'll come out pretty well.
I'm excited for it.
I'll leave you to get to work now, and then you should take lunch eventually.
Probably before I end up having like low blood sugar and like cutting my finger by accident.
Yeah. Well, while you're stopping for lunch, I decided that I think I'm going to get a few things done for the day while you eat your box ramen. Well, first off, I poured beer into this, not because I intended to drink out of it, because I intended to try again to turn this into beer bread. So if you recall, last time I didn't do that well. And also, because we have an entire weekend, plus a little finals week, I think I can justify making a giant thing of iced tea. So I think I'm going to try to do those two things simultaneously. So I'm leaving the beer for the beer bread out to flat while I do the iced tea. Then hopefully by the time I will do that, I will be able to let this sit, to come back and simmer this, and then get started on the actual beer bread. So for the iced tea, I'm pretty much just going to start brewing it, which is just going to be putting a pot on the stove and heating it with water. Let's do it. Well, a little while later, we've got the beer just barely simmering now. It is, as you can see over there, on like the lowest of the low. That's about it, yeah. So it's any lower than that, it's going to cross over onto high. Then here, we've got water that's getting fairly close to boiling. It's going to come along. Well, the vat of the iced tea is done now. As you can see, it's a much deeper color because it's actually a much heavier tea this time, because the last one I made was actually kind of lighter. Should be good. Well, to get in a little bit. Anyway, I finished simmering the beer. It's just kind of sitting here cooling. Actually, I should probably take it off the hot plate. So yeah, we're just going to kind of let it cool for a little while, and then eventually I will be able to start making beer bread. Should be fun. Well, the loaf has started, scheduled to be completed at 8:10 p.m., which is, it's 4:47 now, so that's not too bad. It's resting right now, that's why it's not doing anything. But I think it's time for me to head upstairs and actually get started on my own work for the day. Haha! And that was the last segment you just watched. Yeah, that's right, I cut some of the vlog already, so let me close out of this because I actually need to go upload it, and I know it's almost 11 o'clock at night, but I really should get it up because I finished it a while ago and then exported it and completely fucking forgot to upload it. So that's why it is out late. I apologize, but at least we'll get it up to date, right? Right. Yeah, so here it is. Let us upload the damn thing. What is happening? Is there a thing going on? Not an important one. Let us just push it out. Okay. Let me enter video information, and I'll be right back. At least it's done. Well, that's done. Should be out fairly shortly. Sorry, but it will technically be out today, and I will update the chart tomorrow to show the thing. So, one thing real quick here is I'll show off these things. These things are pocket juices. I forget what the company they're by, but they are like little itty bitty power blocks. They were really, really cheap. We got them at Staples, and I forgot to mention them earlier, but they are indeed here. And I've been kind of using them. They don't actually really power that much because my phone's battery is larger than the entirety of that thing. But they're still kind of nice to have because they can be a short little boost. Kind of fun, right? So what have I gotten done today? Well, the vlog for the most part, but also I got a little bit of planning done. Because tomorrow, where is the damn thing? Yeah, there it is. Is that today? Yeah, it's today. Alright, that vlog is actually going up now, so let's archive that. Let's look at tomorrow. So, as you can see, in addition to today's vlog, which is already half edited, by the way, so I'm already off to a good start for tomorrow, we have got the 4 sociology journals to do. So I have really got to get those done. So I'll probably just start off tomorrow editing these few vlog clips, get them out of the way, get them up and exported and out, and blah, 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 blah. So they come tomorrow, we can do that. Kind of important we get that done shortly. And also, a lot of things coming up next week. A lot of them. Real lot of them. It's kind of important. It's kind of scary. But also kind of important. But yeah, so as that continues uploading, I feel compelled to kind of get ready for bed, considering it is now 11 o'clock at night. It's almost 11 o'clock at night. We also got Shamrock Shakes today, just because we could. And also because St. Patrick's Day was yesterday. Sarah, this is Sarah's model for the moment. She said she has a little bit more work to do on it, but that is the model that she has constructed. The iPads are not included as part of it. Yeah, that is what she has instructed. And then we lit a little bit downstairs. So I guess I'll take you downstairs to show that off, shall we? So yeah, this is what we did because my father has been working at the dinner table for quite some time now, for those of you who have been unaware. Well, that's where he's been working, so we decided to actually move him over into here, just because that it would be probably a decent idea for him to have his own workspace. And as you can see by the little ripples in this chair, Copper was sitting here. He was actually just kind of sitting here when we walked back through that door over there after we got back here from Shamrock Shakes, which is really cool. Also, if you recall earlier, I was making bread. That was like the last segment before I started filming these new segments. The bread this time I actually did get correctly correct. And where is it? It's right over there. And as you can see, it looks much better. It looks actually significantly correct this time. So what does that mean? Well, it means that I did good for once. Yay! Right? Probably. Who actually knows, though? So anyway, venturing back into here, what is on tomorrow's agenda? Well, as I mentioned, really it's just kind of this, and then those 4 sociology journals, because those are actually due Monday at midnight. But I would still really like to get them done ahead of time. And then, yeah, because I've shown off the Paper Central thing, and it's really gonna be time to get cracking on Paper Central. 6 papers due within like 12 hours of each other. I hope you're ready for it. I don't know that I am, but I have to be. So, that'll be interesting, I guess. Tomorrow is really apparently just going to be running a ton of papers. And I think Sarah's got a little bit more design work that she needs to do. We'll figure it out, right? Right. I hope so, at least. The one other thing I can say today is that I'm really glad that it didn't actually wind up snowing at all, or even really raining that much. Like, it drizzled a bit, but it really didn't actually do that much. So because it was so warm as well, because it did not touch freezing last night, I don't think it's going to touch it tonight. The snow has just been continuously melting. And that's a good thing. It just means more and more of things are just happening, and it's just kind of going down. And there's less and less snow around. Which is just kind of good, because it means we're moving towards spring. I think spring starts in... Alexa, when does spring start?
The first day of spring in the Northern Hemisphere will be Monday, March 20th, 2017.
2 days. Starts in 2 days. That's fun, right? Actually, well, almost tomorrow now. There's going to be snow on the ground for spring, apparently. Whatever. But yeah. So, I mean, I think today was pretty good overall. Didn't have that much to report on. I mean, I enjoyed making my iced tea and my, whatever. But I think really, I just need to kind of end this off and get to tomorrow, because it's late. Don't even ask me what that was. I have no idea. Oh well, see everybody tomorrow where we will do tomorrow things that didn't really happen tomorrow. And get to bed. It's probably a good idea.